and also our security will actually deal with them. And if anything happens, they will share with you the oil, and they will share all your wealth with you. They are, of course, part of all this, what is happening in Libya. So we have two options. Tomorrow, we use our brains and stop the bloodshed and stand together for Libya. And believe me, this is a very rare opportunity so that we can have unbelievable reforms in Libya without destroying our country, without any losses. Otherwise, forget reforms, forget democracy, forget constitution. All this will end for tens of years. We will go into cycle of violence, which is worse than Iraq, worse than what happened in Yugoslavia. We don't want any civil war. So this is a very serious decision for every Libyan. We're all equal. We have the arms. We're all Libyans, and this is our country. This is our land. It's a difficult situation. There is also, at the same time, I would like to address my Libyan brothers. Muammar Gaddafi is not Zain al-Abidin or Mubarak. He's not a classical or traditional president. A few days ago, he met tens of thousands. I received tens of thousands of messages, thousands from people I don't know, people from all over Libya. Tens of thousands of Libyans, they have volunteered to defend Libya, Tripoli, and Gaddafi. It is not a secret. You could see the buses all over and coaches all over Libya. It's not a secret. Everyone knows it. There is also the army. The army is fine, and it is capable. Now will have a fundamental role in imposing security and bringing normality into the country. In any way possible. This is the integrity of Libya, the future of Libya, and for the people of Libya. And I'm telling you that the Libyan army will play a big role, and it is not the Tunisian army, and it is not the Egyptian army.
You're watching Al Jazeera. We're watching also a speech, an off-the-cuff speech, he says, by the second oldest son of Muammar Gaddafi, Saif Gaddafi. We'll have full analysis coming up in just a few moments. Do stay with us.
We'll come back to normal, and we will destroy all these elements of sedition. And until this moment, people come and basically fire a gun in the green square to show the world that there is something happening by the authorities. So be very careful. Look at all these Egyptians, Tunisians, and Arabs. The Arabs and Africans are used in this, and we are saying this honestly. They are given armed, and these are used in a way so that people can claim this is the Libyans that are doing, and the people's security and everyone has to be alert. We will not give up any inch of the Libyan territory, and we have our history. 60 years ago, our people fought and died against the Italians for Libya. For no price, it wasn't over oil, it was for no money, for nothing. So people did it for Libya. So how do you feel when people just leave Libya as just an easy prey for anyone to come and take it just for some drugs or small price? Libya is 5 million. 5 million is not big. Benghazi, 1.5 million. It's not 2,000-3,000. Al-Bayda, 250,000 people, not the 100 people who attacked the barracks. The Libyan people, most of it, are not those thugs and those people who are used for this. They know their future and know what is good for their country. We have a duty and huge responsibility. Don't think this all this burning and firing shots and all this writing by some people is actually representative of the Libyan people. Not even Benghazi. Benghazi is 1.5 million, not 1,000 or you know 1,500. Anyway, we are speaking with high morale. The leader Muammar Gaddafi is leading the battle, and we are with him. The armed forces are with him, and tens of thousands are coming to Tripoli in his support. We will not give up Libya. We will fight until the last man, woman, until the last bit of energy. We will not leave it. We will not leave our country to let AlJazeera laugh at us, Al Arabiya or the BBC or any traitors who live abroad and laugh at it and laugh at us here in Libya. We will not allow that. Thousands of our people all over Libya are happy and ready to sacrifice for Libya with high morale. And I'm saying, our Libyan brothers, we are with you and we will not let you down. We will live and die in Libya. Libya did not leave it for the Italians or Turk, and we will not leave it for some thugs. Our morals are high, and may God make Libya a safe country, and may God be with you.
Saif Gaddafi delivering a speech on state television in Libya. He described it as an off-the-cuff speech, and despite his calm bearing, he did appear to confirm that some opposition elements in Libya do now have the possession of tanks and weaponry from the military. We had earlier heard reports of that from eyewitnesses in Benghazi. He also warned of rivers of blood and the potential of civil war. He explained the unrest in Benghazi as the work of foreign opposition activists, the internet, separatist movements, and drugs. He explained the unrest in certain other areas, Al-Baida, as being a result of Islamic groups looking for another emirate in Libya. And he warned of international intervention if Libya was split into Islamic emirates. Libya is not Egypt or Tunisia, he said. But he also did hold out the prospect of another sort of Libya, a national dialogue in which reform, freedom, democracy can be agreed upon. He said that that was the course anyway, but he did seem to offer there to be a general people's assembly tomorrow, he said, for a national dialogue to begin. Well, let's get some analysis. Now, we're joined by Libyan-American dissident, Najla Abdurrahman. What was your response? Were you convinced?
I'm absolutely stunned by the speech. I think that it rivaled anything that his father has said in the past, and it's sheer absurdity. It's clear that he's trying to